Donald Trump even calling for his impeachment.
Why would you label the package anthrax? Welcome, friends. Yip Yip isn't feeling good today. I don't know what to do. He went potty and then I don't know, he just. All right, so first I opened up the door and I should have looked first. One of my neighbors was walking his dog, so Yip Yip ran after him. Rah, 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 rah. I yelled, Yip Yip. Yip Yip came back. But he's not looking good. He's not doing good right now. He went poopy and now he's not doing well. I'm going to try to be quiet, but I'm having computer problems. Yes, everyone has computer problems, even computer people. Oh, all right. My problem is I did an update and now my sound doesn't work. What? And I use Pacto. I don't know how to pronounce it, but unfortunately with Linux, you don't learn how to pronounce anything because no one uses Linux. And if you do use Linux, no one talks about it. This isn't like back in the day when it was like cool and trendy. It's just kind of, yeah, you just do it. All right, let's see. I guess I could watch me, but not, that'd be weird. Where are you? You hear that? Wow. Wow, it's back. Okay, I had to do a reset. I don't know if it was other things that I did too. I did a couple other things. I mainly just copy and paste from the internet. Hopefully for the best. And I always think, man, if people wanted to be evil, they could just like make you just copy and paste like just the worst things. Why are Linux people so trusting? I don't know. Sorry. Do you want any? You're gonna have to get up to get it because I'm not giving you. I'm not going. He's behind the exercise bike. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go over there. I'll give it to. Don't worry. Midnight will eat it. Right, Midnight. Yum 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 yum. You're not big into people food. Although she does like ham and she likes turkey. So if I ever get like a sub or something, she'll love it. But I very, very rarely get subs. I do eat ham sandwiches, but I usually save that for Yip Yip because you know Yip Yip's my heart. You sleep by the bedroom door, unless she sleeps on top of me, like she did that one morning. Oh, I woke up in so much pain. I wonder how long you were on me. Probably only like 5 minutes, but it could have been 4 hours. I can't believe it. So I was gonna go on last night, but I was so tired. I got popped for a test, and I don't know if I've passed or failed. I guess I'll get a phone call if I fail. And I think if I fail, then they reset my time. And with certain drugs, it takes like a month to get out of your system. They say. I don't trust anyone. Not anymore. Just tell people I will take your advisement under review, but no, I'm not going to even jump when you say jump. I'm sorry, I learned this past year, most people don't have your best interest at heart. Most people are only in it for themselves. I saw this last night. The umbrella guy, that umbrella guy, was talking about it's not me. That umbrella guy, he gets obsessed with things. And his live streams are really hard to watch because he just cusses in it.
Already.
Sorry, my mind's wandering. It was weird because she said that me and this girl, which was weird. I didn't think that they did mixed groups. Me and this girl took drug tests, and then she handed out drug tests to everyone but me. I'm like, what? So I was like, did I fail and it's going to keep me after? So I made it a point to, when she dismissed us, I did not run out the door. I specifically waited. And that was tough. She didn't call me to stay after. We, in fact, had to leave early. She had nothing else to teach us, I guess. Maybe we didn't talk enough. I don't know. I'm still tired. I woke up. When did I wake up? I woke up at 3:40. Remember that. That wasn't nice. Oh. It's like you wake up, you can't sleep, then you finally drop off, and then boom, the alarm clock goes off. But if I don't wake up at 5:30, I feel really, really bad. I can't explain it. I feel like I'm losing the day. Last night I was bored, so I set up my antenna because I use antennas for my TVs. So in my bedroom, I wasn't getting. It's CW now, right? Not UPN or WB. It's now CW. What does CW stand for? What do you mean look it up? You look it up. Jeez. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Ugh. What were we looking up again? Oh, yeah. Huh. I mean, CBS and Warner Brothers. You know what's weird? Here, CW News is the same as ABC News. No, that's not right. Is it right? Yeah. CW 21 and Channel 15 News are the same. In fact, at the end of the news program, they'll say, hey, why don't you come over to Channel 21, check us out. Crazy. I don't know. Yip came home. He wouldn't walk anymore. He would just hobble. And then he finally started to walk fast. He comes inside. I give him his treat. He just doesn't touch it. Goes and sits on the couch. I go cook, come back, and he's sitting by the computer. What's wrong? What, are you stuck? Is that why you're not leaving? He says he's stuck. If you want to be alone, you can be alone. That's fine. There's no problem with that. Nothing wrong with being alone. I just don't want you to feel like you have to be alone. I don't know. Maybe he'll come over and eat the food. I don't know. He wouldn't eat his treat. I'm telling you, this is so good. Although I've never made this for anyone. Ever. I mean, I guess you can count that I make it for Yip Yip. Because guess what time it is? He's eating. And I started poking around his butt and legs, and he didn't look like he was in pain. But the worst thing is that pets don't tell you they're in pain unless they're really, really in pain. I can't get the not CW. I can't get the ABC Columbia channel, so I can't check out that girl. She's such a little cutie, though. Another one. What the hell is this? I know. I'm trying to do a talk show and I'm not talking. But now he's on the couch now. His butt is not pretty. I need to do something. I said tomorrow we're gonna mow the yard, and then we are going to take baths, real baths, not Yankee baths where you say it's a bath and it's actually a shower. We are taking baths. In the key of G instead of the original key of F, it says. Must be your skin, cause I'm sinking in. Must be for real, cause now I can feel and not in line. Not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything's gone white. Everything's great, now you're here, now you're away. Don't want this. Remember that I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Listen to me. Don't let the days go by. All the time. Are you at home or do you lie? We live in a wheel where everyone steals, but when we ride, it's like strawberry fields. If I treated you bad, you push my face. Couldn't love you more. You got a beautiful taste. Could have been easier on you. I could have changed, oh, I wanted to. Should have been easier on three. Our old friend Fear and you and me. Glycerine, glycerine. Glycerine, glycerine. Glycerine. This song isn't good. Isn't that what you call it? You suck. Oh, I can't even read this. That moon's white again. That moon's white again as she falls around. Needed you more, and needed you more. You wanted us less. Could not kiss, just regrets, but that just might be. They're simple and plain, but that's just fine. That's just one of my games. Days gone by. Could have been easier on you. Glycerine. And I found out last night when I put two antennas on that TV, and I was told, if you do it, you're not going to get like 200% signal. You're going to get 50 from each one. So hopefully one of them would be good. But I used one of those splitters, and I just used it in reverse. So it says, put the in one and then the out in the two, and I put the in the two and the out in the one. And it works fine. So I don't know why they put that there, because it works fine. It works better than before, I think. We were able to watch Seinfeld all night last night. Weren't we, buddy? You don't look happy. We're going to have to take a bath. Both of us together. We're going to use that bathtub. So I finished the database last night, the database updates. And then I found out there's a program which I used before, but I didn't like it because it was so confusing, called MySQL Workbench. And I was able to use that to reverse engineer my database into diagrams. So I sent my customer the diagrams of the database. And I said, you can see how it's all related. Everything is connected to this one table. And so every table can only talk to the one table, and that one table can talk to every table. And then I changed all my varchars to chars because char is, they say it's like 50% faster on its seeks. And they're giving me a 16-year-old server to use, and I need to save all the time I can. But now I can create test data for the professor's activities. I need to create fake data on that. And then I wonder if he wants to see my test data. I don't know. Look at that, but see, I don't like this. I wonder if I can get an operation where you can get the skin removed. He was never a fat cat, though. He's just very old. Oh, this is Boots. Bootsy. I'm just so tired. Oh, I got to finish the lab report today. And I have to finish the homework. Oh, I got so much to do. Well, I remember. No, I don't remember, but I remember it's online. What? What kind of piece of crap is Wikipedia? Wikipedia sucks. I heard for a minute they were calling CB Sebesky, who is the head of Marvel Comics. On his Wikipedia, it was calling him male nipples because he's useless, just like male nipples. I did hear guys tell you once that they like their nipples played with. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're weird. I once told a girl, I guess she was really into getting her nipples played with, and she was playing with mine. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but these aren't attached to anything. It doesn't feel like anything. It's kind of annoying. As my mother used to tell me, the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Remember, miles to go before I sleep. What is this? You got something in your fur. It's Wednesday, so I'm going to go comic book shopping tonight. I've only heard of one comic. Well, DNC did something strange. He did a review of Iron Man, and he just trashes the book and trashes the book, and then he says, "But I recommend it." And everyone's like, "You don't make any sense. Why would you trash the book and then recommend it? You, your recommend needs to be backed up by your statements. You can't say this book sucks. It's trash. The character development is non-existent. The plot isn't there. The art sucks, but I recommend it." Like, why do you recommend it? You're arguing against yourself. Ah, because I watched the whole entire episode and I'm like, I didn't hear him say recommend, or maybe I missed it. I found out later. If he rips up the comic, it's not recommended. If he doesn't rip it up, then it's fair game. But so he didn't rip it up. I'm still not gonna buy it. I'll buy the Batman episode. Batman, was it 968 or something? I'm gonna look if they have that. I'm just exhausted. I gotta drink my coffee. And then, as my dad used to say, being paranoid doesn't mean we're not being followed. I said, smoke up, Johnny. Smoke up. I'm just tired. Miles to go. All right. Well, I got to do homework. Stupid homework. But the sound's back on my computer. So yay. I don't know if I would say I fixed it. I just reset the computer and it came back. I guess some people would say, yeah, I fixed it. What did you do? Turned off the computer and turned it back on? Oh, so you did nothing. I mean, when I lose power because of a because of a lightning storm, or if I lose power because my electricity sucks and they constantly do brownouts because they have too many people on the grid, you just did the same thing. They screwed up, but you're taking a screw up and saying it's a good thing, right? Well, it fixed it, didn't it? God, people want wins. Let's do 10 p.m. tonight. Uh, this is. I should be able to. Because If C6H14 is, it's non-polar, right? It's non-polar. Yeah. Non-polar would mix less with water because water's polar. I remember water's polar because isn't there like polar water, polar springs? Oh, Poland Springs. That's the only reason. That's the ah, that is hilarious. Because I'm Polish, and I guess it should mean something to me. Oh, that's so funny. That is hilarious. Oh my god, that is so funny. Because I always thought, how come no one says Polar Springs? I mean, well, that's an easy way to remember. Polar spring water, and then you know that water's polar. And no one ever says that because it's not Polar Springs, it's Poland Spring. Oh my god, that is crazy. But did I get it right? Correct! Yay! I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 left? No way. No way. There's only 10 problems. Now, if there's an OH, it's not. It is not. Um, so, okay, I'm looking at, and I'm going to say the letters because I'm not a chemist. CH3, CH2OH is polar, and it also has hydrogen bonding. Interesting. So they would have dipole, and hydrogen, and dispersion. But what? Now I'm looking up CH3, CH2, NH2. I mean, it won't just tell me. How come you won't tell me? Mm. Mm. Work is that? I hate when they do subscripts. I can't search subscripts for some reason. No one's watching this crap anyway. I'm not cheating. I'm doing research. So yeah. There it is. What? What? But NH2, isn't that part of fun? Fluorine, oxygen, and nitrogen? Shouldn't it have hydrogen too? We're going to go with dispersion. dipole, and hydrogen. Yes, we got it! Oh, oh. There was this movie, License to Drive. Is that what it's called? License to Drive? I want to say License to Ill, but no, it wasn't that. Yeah, and they took the the written part of the driving test, and it was like electronic, so he knew immediately that he failed. And he hit the computer, and all the computers went down. But he was able to take the driving test because they said, you passed. No one fails the written test. I think I failed the written test a couple times. No one fails the written test. Okay, got 2 left. Okay, based on the intermolecular forces, which of the following would be the least soluble in CH3, CH2, OH that has dispersion, dipole, and hydrogen? So we're looking for this has oxygen. I want to guess CH3, CH3. Because that is nonpolar. Yeah! All right. Oh, I can't. My heart can't take this. I'm going to die. All right. Based on the intermolecular forces, which of the following pairs of molecules would be soluble in one another? Which of the following pairs would be soluble? All right, the first one is a whole bunch of CHs. Now, we know that carbon and hydrogen, boring. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3, you're boring. You have dispersion and you are nonpolar. You're the same. CH3OH, you're not boring because you have oxygen. And oxygen and hydrogen are fun together. And they make hydrogen bonds. So you're not good together. Now we have CH3, CH2, CH2O, CH3. And CH3, CH2, CH3. Well, we know that CH3, CH2, they're nonpolar. I'm not sure about the first one. That might be polar. I'm going to skip to the last one because the last one doesn't look right either. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3, and CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. First one, boring. Your carbon and hydrogens. Carbon and hydrogens are always boring. They're, yeah, you're not fun. You're not funny. I have this idea for some apps I'm going to try out. We'll see if they work out. Oh, there she is. Although my TV screen is all pixelated, so she looks weird. Dang. Sorry. That's boring. But NH2 is not boring. That's polar. So we either have CH3, CH2, CH2, OH, OCH3, and CH3, CH2, 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 OH. They sound very similar. They sound very, very similar. And I was right. All done with, I think I had 15 hours to spare. I am a genius. I'm a sub-genius. Do they still have that, the sub-genius? Wow. Yeah, they still got it. The Church of the Sub-Geniuses. This Church of the Sub-Genius. Bob's your friend. Remember that. Bob is your friend. I guess that's it. I'm just going to sit here and stare at the wall, watch the world fall into decay and entropy. You with me? All right, well, that's it for us. We've been on here for way too long. As you can see, Yip Yip he's still not 100%, but he's better. Like normally he gets the bowl clean. He didn't look it clean. I gotta pick it up before the ants come and get it. I gotta do something. I gotta get a food dish for you. So you have some food when I'm gone. Sorry. Don't get old. I don't care what they say. Don't get old. Peace and love. We are out of here. Do some face. Hopefully you get what you want. If you don't get what you want, you get what you need. Hopefully, well, you keep on living your dream. Don't give up yet. Whatever they say. I would never trust anyone who lives alone. People who live alone are just fucked up in the head. I'm just saying that. If you live alone, there's something wrong with you. There's something fundamentally disturbed about you. I say this as someone who lives alone and is fundamentally disturbed now because of it. If you would choose this lifestyle, I don't understand you. What is it not a choice? Is it like a you were born this way when you were a baby? You're like, I don't like people. I want to live alone. Well, guess what? There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. So I'm sorry. If you live alone, I don't trust you. You're messed up in the head. There is something wrong. Which is why I call them my roommates and not my pets. Because then it's less sad. You know what I'm saying? So don't live alone. Or if you do live alone, at least, you know, I mean, there are some people who live alone, but they don't really live alone. It's like you call them up and they're either at work, or you call them up and they're at their parents' house, call them up, they're at their friend's house. It's like, what? You live alone, but how often? I mean, you just go home to sleep and that's it? Then you don't live alone. I'm talking about you take away 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, at least 8 to 8 hours. You have to spend like a good 8 hours. Okay, let's say 6 hours. You have to spend a good 6 hours, except for on Saturdays and Sundays. You got to spend the whole weekend alone. Yeah, on average. What do you mean would that be on average? I don't know. That would be 24 plus 24 plus, and then I'm just gonna 6 times 5, and then we take all that. Ow! Ow! Stop it. How many days are in a week? 7? So you got to stay in your house on average. I'm saying, no, that's not right. We're not counting sleep. Let's count sleep. Is that right? Let's cut it down by 16 hours a day. You have to stay in your house 16 hours a day on average. That means all weekend long, you got to stay home. She's running green today. Green is its color. It just sucks being alone. I think it's his butt. I think he's having butt problems. But I won't be home until 5. I won't be home until 5. Oh, all right. This time we're out of here. Please be good to each other. with peace and love, we are out of here. Bye-bye. Loop. Loop.